Hey folks, how y'all doing out there? Today, March 1st, sees February in the rear view mirror and March moving forward. Coming to you from the Biloxi, Mississippi Elks Lodge, number 606. A little bit of traffic out front here, but we're going to wander in the back in a minute. So behind me is the Elks Lodge. Open every day. Of course, you always call for hours, make sure they're going to be open. I had a ham dinner last night, $10, more than I could eat. Really historic part of Mississippi here on this Route 90, which is right here in front of me. Now, I called this the Gulf of Mexico, but they said it's not. It's more like a bay or a sound. Look at this. Hey. They have a cruise up and down here, and I think once a year, old cars ride up and down. Elks Lodge here, 606, treated me very well, I gotta say. Giant trees out front. They did take a hit from Katrina back in the when Katrina came through, but as you can see, what a beautiful lodge, what a beautiful view they have. The lodge is right up, the lounge is right up front over here, and plenty of seating and plenty of nice folks. Now what's interesting about this lodge is the neighbors. Well, the neighbors are quite quiet. You don't hear from them, but this is the Biloxi Cemetery, and it goes all the way back to the 1700s if you find some that old. Kind of interesting if you like the history of you can find all of our history in the cemetery. So they take you around back. Let me show you where I'm camped at. They own a lot of property here. They own the house next door. Some old pictures in there of what the lodge used to look like when it was downtown until they moved out here. Interesting. If you head west on Route 90, you come to the Jefferson Davis Presidential Library, or Beauvoir. Pretty neat place. A lot of history there. So as you make your way around back, you'll see, here we go, see if I can walk backwards. You got a big parking lot here. Pretty big parking lot. Big old trees. And the camping is over this direction. And of course, more of the quiet neighbors. Now, when you get here, you always want to sign in with the bar. It's open every day. And here's where you go in. There's a buzzer you push. You show your Elks card. It is a fixed price of $20 a night. And you get water and electric. There's no sewage dumps. But if you can imagine, here's my camper. Where is it? It's over here. Where is my camper? Well, here's the camper over here. There it is. There's the camper over here. And here's the water in the beach. So I don't have far to go. A lot of casinos. If you go east on Route 90, I was amazed at the number of casinos in Biloxi, Mississippi, although I've never been here before, so I didn't really know what to expect. But when you get here and you're camping, here's what you can expect. You can expect an elk with his antler broken off. Poor little fella, right here. He got knocked over during Katrina, and they found him and brought him back, but his antler's missing. Got a nice pavilion. If you come here and there's bad weather, there's actually an electric hookup at this pavilion right here. So there's electric right there and water. I didn't do an exact count, but I want to say they got 12 spots here. It's pretty large campground. You're under these trees. Of course, if you come in with a big fifth wheel or big Class A, you want to check that out. Make sure you're going to not be bumping into anything. But this site right here is plenty clear. There's nothing above, and there's a 30 amp. Now, they don't have 50 amp. They have 30 amp, and they have water. Like I mentioned, it is a fixed price of $20. And hear that in the background? That's the train. And the train does tend to come by all hours of the night. We have another cemetery over here in the back. And then the one reaches all the way around over here. It's the same one. Sonny and I took a walk through there yesterday. Interesting, old cemetery. They got some houses behind us here, which I didn't hear from. They're quiet folks, and I'm quiet, and they're quiet, so it was a great day. Here's the train coming by through the woods. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it, but it's probably 300 yards away. And, oh, it's moving kind of slow today. There she goes. Well, Sunny Peaches again, like I mentioned, we went up to Beauvoir, which is the last home of Jefferson Davis, who was the president of the Confederacy. And they actually have like 700 plus graves up there from the, after Jefferson Davis moved out or passed away. I love that sound. After Jefferson Davis had passed away, and his wife lived there a couple more years. His wife lived there a couple more years. They then turned it to a Confederate veterans home, and there are over 700 Confederate veterans and their wives interred there. So, and that guy likes his train horn. So, if you're wondering where Sunny Peaches is, she's tired again. Sunny, I just did a video without you. Another video without you. You're not going to get up? No? Sleeping in today? We had some pretty bad thunderstorms roll through here last night, and they keep Sunny up most of the night. She doesn't like thunderstorms. So when you get here, find a place you can back in. Don't hit the top of your camper. Like I said, there's several places. There's plenty of room. And you'll find the 30 amp outlets and water all along the fence. All right, well, that's going to mark the end of this Elks Camping RV review. Elks number 606 in Biloxi, Mississippi. They treated me really well here, as I mentioned, as they do at every Elks Lodge. So with that, I guess I'm going to sign off because it's off to Slidell, Louisiana, which is just outside of New Orleans. It is Mardi Gras, so I'm sure New Orleans is going to be on my itinerary sometime in the next few days. With that, stay safe, have fun, see you on the road.